Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich as the Dutch. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we made some pretty decent progress within Germany itself, and we're slowly trying to push our way down south, because if we can theoretically get a big encirclement, like against all these troops, crush them, we're going to be in a lovely position. The Russians should soon hopefully take over Ukraine, which will give them a front line with all these guys down here. Because, I mean, the Austrians have thrown a lot of men over here. Sweden's border is basically completely undefended, so I'm hoping that Sweden will at some point fall soon. But I would say, overall, the war is going in a direction that we do like. Because if you check the intel here, Germany doesn't have a lot of manpower, and I'm pretty sure they have basically no rifles at all. And with those two things in play, no guns and very little manpower, we should be able to kind of overcome that. We also don't have enough rifles, but we also have 339,000 manpower. So our situation is not as poor as theirs is. We probably do want to pull some troops off of the northern front. Let's bring them a little bit further down south. Hopefully that the British will be able to maintain troops up towards the north. And if we can somehow just like link our territories up, that would be really nice. Do we know how many troops Germany has? At least 190 division, probably almost exactly 200. So, no matter what, the Germans are ready for a prolonged war. But I feel like overall we're doing okay. I would like some more fuel, but I don't know if I can really... I don't even have steel, but that's also just for... No, we don't have steel for light tanks. We don't have steel for support equipment. We don't have steel for any of our submarines. But I don't even know if I really have any more factories, do I? We'll go for one factory here. I'm going to trade one factory with the United States as well. We won't be able to build any buildings, but, you know, what else can I do? So we don't know when the Commonwealth is going to actually decide to attack. Because Pacific States has joined the Entente. But the Entente has not joined the war yet. So we're really not too sure exactly how everything's going to kind of flow here. But you guys will give us 500 equipment, right? Yeah, getting 500 trucks should provide a nice benefit for us. Do you have forts? You have no level of fort. Okay. They're going to put you to this province. If we can attack with 4 divisions, we might be able to burst through you. Because, I mean, you guys are looking pretty weak. Take over a handful more territories. And again, just slowly push your way down south. The Italians are doing a pretty good job. They pushed decently far into the Austrians, got them down to 86% towards capitulation. I would like Russia, of course, to be able to provide more of a... Barcelona has fallen, so I'm pretty sure the Kingdom of Spain has just won their war. Hopefully they stay out for a while. We're at 88, 89. Okay, fantastic. So we're making the moves that we need to. You guys are moving your way towards here. You go here. You go here. You go here. Just make sure that this guy basically can't reinforce this. Because tanks by themselves should not be too much of a concern. Cologne would be a nice city to take. We do have a lot of troops around here. So let's try to push our way through. They don't have any defenses. And air superiority is looking pretty good for us. And also, this would shrink our front line a decent amount as well. And, of course, being a major German city is also nice. What if you try to push your way into here? I would like some French support, but I don't know the likeliness of that actually occurring is. Of course, the Spanish Civil War has now ended. Send more units down here. Like, we're near a bunch of southern cities. And, again, if we can just get our way to the Swiss border, it changes the game plan dramatically. Somebody was also saying, I think, in the comments that we probably should change our trade law here. And I would agree that we should probably at least go down to free trade for now. Yeah, strengthen resistance. Let's target French territory. Commence those operations, please and thank you. Because again, we want to get troops down here. So I kind of feel safe pulling units down. The northern territory should be fine. The thing with Germany right now is that because their manpower is so low and they have like no equipment, we shouldn't expect for them to do much in the way of trying to attack into us. Honestly, I want like half of you guys to go down here. I'm actually going to draw like a different front line for just these 4 divisions. Please make your way down here. Thank you very much. Okay, now we got a British unit here. Honestly, you go here and you go to Stuttgart. I could even maybe keep attacking a little bit more, but that's a little bit riskier. But with Cologne now under our control, we've got Germany down to 74%. You guys keep attacking Antwerp. I appreciate the attempts, but right now it really does not seem likely to make that work. Okay, and the Canadians are now preparing Project Plow. So they could be joining the war very, very soon, which is unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. And our units should be arriving soon. I would like to take this province. This is actually our territory. But if we can take it, it should shrink our front line by 3 whole divisions, which would be really nice for us. It is going to be difficult to take, because it is a level 2 fort. But if we can just keep throwing men at this, I mean, I have really high defense. Fine, hold position then. What if instead we try for the encirclement plan? Encircle the city, crush it, move the unit somewhere more effective. Germany sending troops down here. Our 4 divisions are almost here to supply this region with the troops that they need. Are you a fort? You're not. So I think you and you can come over here. Should make our supply situation also a little bit better. But overall, I think things are going really well. You're dead, but that's kind of okay. I want to see what the Russians are doing. I mean, they're doing some good work in Sweden. If they can kill Sweden, it does remove 1 front that the enemy can use against us. While also wanting you... Okay, you actually can't push here. That's fine. You just stay where you are then. Now, what if you guys come here? We do have 1 Panzer division that we can maybe utilize. We want you to push here, and then you are going to go to that province. I know a lot of these territories are risky for us to attack into. Yeah, keep pushing away to Stuttgart. We're at 80%. Yeah, an air superiority really here is not a question. We should be able to push our way in at some point. You're actually looking pretty weak. 1 tank division, even if he's got a lot of fort defense, really shouldn't be a major problem. Can you... You can attack this guy, right? Yeah, fantastic. And naval invasion Northern Scandinavia really does not affect us in the slightest. Of course, I do want you guys just to being down here, because we want to push our way south. South, 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 south. The only direction on Earth that matters right now. Because once you're here, 1 guy's going to go there. 1 guy's going to keep on advancing northwards. And we'll be extremely, extremely close to the Swiss border. Thank you for the 1,000 rifles. I do really, really appreciate the help that you are providing us. Okay, and you're going to fall back. I doubt you're going to fall back to here. You're probably going to fall back to one of these 3 provinces. Which, again, allows us to be here. You can stay where you are. This isn't a full surround. You stay on this front, please and thank you. Okay, and that area is now fallen towards us. You guys march to here. You guys help push your way across the river into Mainz. And I mean, even this little push, I think, is nice. Even though you're going to be a little bit more difficult to push. You know what? This single tank, you're going to join this line. And again, we're going to shrink it just basically being in this little pocket. Because we want these guys to go as far south as humanly possible. I mean, Germany, of course, is trying to stop this invasion. But, I mean, it's not going to work in the grand scheme of things. And you have successfully pushed, even though you did fall back. I still think what you've done is good for us. And again, look at this. We are 2 provinces, 2, away from our actual operational objective. You are a pretty weak tank. Hold position. You might need to reposition yourself. But if you guys do this then, you're at 61%. I'm going to take you guys off that front. You've done good work, but I think it's time for you to leave here. There's enough French and British troops that I don't think these areas are going to collapse under any of these this kind of pressure. South Africa is sending supplies here. And Canada, I mean, but Canada's already at war with you guys in the south. So I'm not too sure if they will actually intervene in the Wildkrieg anytime soon. 3 divisions here. Tank division still coming in. These supply lines, to me, look safe. Anywhere in the north falling? No, everything up there looks like it's going okay as well. French Republic, you are just an invasion cost of value, though, right? You just declare war. So in 1 week, we are going to be dealing with the Entente, which is unfortunate. But it's not surprising. We want you guys, again, you're pushing straight down towards the south. Our tank divisions are moving in. Yeah, 92. You should be able to defend this quite well. I'm not worried about the Entente. Do they have any presence in Europe at all? Other than Portugal, no. So really, the Entente's kind of like a non-starter. What they do really doesn't affect us. We're going to wait for these guys to move. Albania's capitulated. That's okay. It does make our... When are you leaving? You were leaving in 7 hours. Okay, so there's a general German offensive taking place across a lot of the border. But I think most of it should be fine. Our air superiority is going to really cut down on the Germans. They're going to be losing a ton of manpower doing this. Again, as long as this corridor does not collapse, or this guy as well, but again, 16 attack, 72 being at the most, really is not where you want to be right now. Greece and Serbia. I'm just going to say, I appreciate you holding on for this long. Because I really thought you were in very dire straits before. Serbia's capitulated. So that might lead to the fall of their faction. I'm not too sure. But also, you guys doing major attacks here. Oh, and we did take over that one location. Fantastic. But we can now make maneuvers into these regions, which should allow us to win because, again, they have, by trying to attack into us, have left their own organization too low to effectively attack us. Like, attacking into you would be nice. Attacking into you, both those would be pretty easy for us. I will... Didn't have manpower. I only have 39. Okay. So I was going to say I might attack into you, but I think right now you're actually kind of fine. Keep on pushing down here. And you'll push here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, hold position. Get our tanks down there. Infantry push your way this way. Because again, we're really just trying to race our way down south. Because once Germany cannot connect to its own borders, the AI is going to freak the hell out. And might abandon this entire front. They do have 2 ports. No, they have 2 ports, Dunkirk and Bruges. But all of that for these guys, and they will be cut off from capital, which is very important when it comes to Hartzweiler 4 here. And supplies. Can I force attack with you? Probably not. It's going to be the same issue. I will join the war against the Entente, mostly because I'm not worried about the consequences of that at all. Yeah, and you guys seem fine. And Canada's already having some problems there. Once you 3 guys arrive, 2 of you will continue this way. You go here and then forward. And you should be good, honestly. You guys stay back. We want to get our troops, of course, into this pocket. We don't want to attack. Again, hold position. Just let the Germans through. Defend these positions to... Okay, you did fall back, unfortunately. But while you are here, you're going to do a... What are you? You are hills. You are also hills. No matter what... No, actually, you're a lake. So does that count as... Okay, you know what? We got to push through here. Because this might be slightly faster. I don't know. Also, I do have 2 research slots. Let's go for 1941 construction. Excavation 3, I think, could be good for us as well. And overall, I would consider this be a massive success for our operations here. We might lose these guys, which would suck. We don't need more. Yeah, we might as well get the war propaganda. Get our way up to 100%. Because the war, it's not going to look great. But once the Commonwealth of America eventually intervenes in the war, which they should actually do fairly soon once the Commonwealth wants to invade the Pacific States or New England, they'll be looking pretty good. So I'm not worried about that. They're at 60%, 2 divisions. The problem is, of course, they keep sending troops around. Which makes our life more difficult. But I guess we kind of knew this was coming no matter what. How about you guys here? You guys come here. And you can actually push away to Luxembourg. Again, it gets us really close to the French line. Any connection we can make with France proper is a victory. So if we can, let's say, encircle here, encircle here, all these guys are surrounded. That would be nice. But of course, a lot of these attacks are not going the way I want them to go. We have taken actually as many casualties as the French have. But if anything, France is just really taking a surprising lack of casualties in this war. Venezuela, Po Valley. Oh yeah, I guess Venezuela isn't a faction. They'll probably actually declare war on these guys. Yeah, no, that's actually fine. You are both in Italy. I really don't need to worry too much about this. The Kingdom of Spain is a threat, which one that we cannot ignore. I think right now, all of you are looking good. We'll even send in 1 more division here. Yeah, they keep leaving 2 divisions in each province. But if you're actually only leaving 1, we smash our way through. You'll be done in 2 days, though. 2 days is a while. You know, I'm not going to lie about that. I would like to take Mainz, though. It is worth 2 victory points, which is a lot. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's more than I have now. So I will take that. Britain is still defending all these territories quite nicely. Thank you, Gandhi, and the other dude for providing some material benefit and support for my war. Throw troops in here. You'll be gone in 8 hours, but of course they're going to be sending more units through here. You guys need to push and push. I would like the force attack. We do need a little bit more power to do that, unfortunately. Looks like this might fall, though. Okay, we'll try to like poke at weak points. These 3 units, unfortunately, have gotten surrounded. It could lead to our southern front getting invaded, but I'm not too worried about that, honestly. Okay, lowlands. Why are you in... No, you're in low supply. Okay, I don't have to worry about that too much. I will have you fall back in Middleburg, though. Just as a precautionary measure. I'm not worried about it actually like falling or anything like that, but it's purely for precaution. You are a single unit. You do have 500 defense. Air superiority is modifying it by 10%, but that's really not what I want. I want it to be higher than that. And still have not taken Mainz. I don't want to take too many casualties here. You're taking too many casualties. Sweden. Russia is doing a pretty good job against you. Russia is slowly pushing their way against Ukraine. Having just another big front line for the Austrians to have to contend with would put a lot of pressure off of the Italians. Can I force attack yet? I don't even know if any of you guys are actually moving. You're not. So So I can actually, I think, throw you here. No, now you guys are attacking. Okay, once again, attack you. We don't have exactly enough command power, though, to make this attack work. I would... yeah, I should get 100 convoys. That's actually okay. I am then just going to recall attaché, which means I can actually force attack with you now. It's risky, but I think it's still fine. We should win this battle then. And I am going to try to force attack my way through here again into mains. Because you're at 1. You are going to attack here again. We're going to lose a lot of men in these 2 battles, but we kind of have to do it in order to secure the position that I want. Yeah, so tank drives here. I don't know if this province is enough to cut this in half. Once you're here, actually turn around and attack this dude. Havana has fallen, which actually is good for us because I think Havana was in the Reichspakt. Cuba has capitulated, also pretty good. You're at 66. You need to come this way. You'll be there in 2 days, 19 hours. We'll be there in 3 days, 21 hours. So not the speed that I want. And I don't think that cut it off. But one of these 2 should. I'm pretty sure. And I want to get them cut off before the end of this episode, because it does mean a lot to our victory. We can tell once... Yes! Just like that. So I think with that being finished, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.